been a minute since we made a brisket, and it's brisk 30. Half past hungry, quarter till meat sweats, whatever you want to call it. It's been a while, and I need to make one of these. We have us here a $50 Martin Walls brisket. We're gonna go up a couple layers on the drippies. Texas folks would be sorely disappointed if I didn't use a heavy pepper blend. Typically with a brisket, you wanna go half salt, half pepper with that 16 mesh pepper. This is pretty much the best thing you're gonna find at Walmart. Heavy handed. Your seasoning hand and you got your rub hand, okay? So differentiate before you get going. Come in here and pat that seasoning in real good. Absolute favorite rub for Rubby Dub #2, Texas Sugar from Meat Church. Matt, if you ever wanna be friends, I love this stuff. I had to reposition because I'm not a lefty. Patty cake, baker's man. Smoke me a brisket as fast as you can. Except you're supposed to go low and slow. The reason I don't go with the binder is because the salt that's in it. The rub that you just put on draws out the moisture that's in the brisket, bringing it to the top, acting as its own binder. Lipperooski? Dub-a-dub-dub. Go high and make it rain. Cool thing about this tub is I can make a mess in the tub and not get it all over the counter. Wives rejoice. Also, don't forget to season the sides. Crucial step to long cooking meat is a meat thermometer. Now these temp spikes from Thermopro, here's this exact same model for a few years now, and I can tell you that they're definitely built to last, and they're easy to figure out. Just go to the thickest portion of your meat, like right where the flat meets the point, right up in there. That way where it warms up the slowest, you make sure it cooks exactly to the temperature that you want. If you do this at night and throw it on, this thing will wake you up with a very loud alarm. 1, if you hit temperature, or 2, if it drops too far beyond the safety point. Let's get this out on the pit. You can use the ones on the grill if you want to, but I've never had a grill call me and wake me up and tell me my meat was burning. Mine on the top grate. You're going to be beautiful. Just go about your day and do other things and check on this every once in a while. But you don't have to, because the probe will let you know if there's a problem. Any way you want to swing it, always have a thermometer. I don't care what any of the old heads say. In this economy, you can't afford to flub up a good brisket. Topped off, let it ride. Hello. I promise I didn't come here on a bike, but I did just come from the house of the Lord. And yes, the trick is to buy suits that are 2 times bigger than what you really need. That way you can tell people you lost weight and they never know. I'm not massing, I'm demassing. Brisket. Currently in what they call the stall. Don't mind the little house with interest rates the way they are. We couldn't afford anything better for the kids. Now I'm no Married to Barbecue or Malcolm Reed, but once you hit that 165, 175, they go to this thing called the stall, okay? That's where your brisket decides to just hold on till the storm is over. At this point, you can choose to wrap if you would like to. We're trying to go up to about that 200-degree mark, sweet spot. Just keep in mind that I am not a barbecue connoisseur, a barbecue chef. Thing I ever claimed to be is a home cook that's trying to feed his family and occasionally likes to do fun stuff like this. The only thing professional about me is the way I dress about it. If you want a professional opinion, go see the comments. Plenty of those people show up there. Till then, you stay outside with your opinions. Go home. I said go home, you're scaring the baby. In case you want to know how loud it is, it drove all my kids to the other room. That would wake me up out of a dead sleep, I promise. Oh no, an extra wide aluminum pan. Bum, 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 bum. She's so pretty, she temped in at 202. Let's throw her in the oven with temp fall over the top and let her rest down to 165 so all that fat coagulates back together. 150 different ways to rest a brisket, but I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of this beef tallow, oil it up, throw it in the oven at 170 degrees overnight until I'm ready to cut it. Moisture escaping from this pan is gonna cause you to have a dry out brisket. Good morning, good morning. It's such a brisket day. Look at you, so beautiful and perky. Fresh brisket on the board. For your slicing pleasure, we have the Spyderco bread knife, which also doubles as a brisket slicer. Who would have thunk it? Like butter. Oh my word, would you just look at it, Bob? So beautiful. She's got a little bit of junk in the trunk down here, but man, she is beautiful. I'm just gonna hold out for a thumbnail for a second. There we go. It's falling apart on the way out. The tenderness, so immaculate. Try to do one of those moves that they do everywhere else. I like big briskets and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. It's early, my hair ain't dead, and these animals have been crossed, but I'm telling you right now. Let's go in for that brisket taste test. Every time I eat brisket, I feel like royalty. Come, eat grapes at my table. Definitely a ton cheaper to make it at home. So if you're interested in cooking more at home this year, maybe you want to follow me. I make a lot of cool stuff. Till then, have a good night.